I'm Sara Mitchell with Yale University, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we're talking to rising stars in our community who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And sound the alarm, Kevin. I don't know, it's got to be a special alert because we got one of our play cousins back in the building. Y'all remember Sara Mitchell from last year. She was doing amazing things at NJIT, and guess what? When you do Sports Life Talk, I don't know what happens. Something good is going to happen to you because that growth happens. And now she has made that next step in her tremendous journey, and she is now at Yale. Go Bulldogs. This is Yale. Sara, how are you doing today?
I am living the actual dream. I am doing amazing.
See that, and that's different from me and Kevin, because me and Kevin, we dreaming about living. You know what I'm saying? So we working hard and hardly working, if you know what I'm trying to say. But welcome back to the show. We're about to get caught up with you. We're gonna find out how you switch colors from red to navy here, because I got a feeling it's gonna be a story inside the story here. But welcome back to all of our first-time viewers. We want to say thank you so much. Gracias for checking out our platform. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother. Hey, the head coach, KT. Kev, how you doing today, man?
Do you want me to really say how I'm doing, B. Jones? Or
you know what? We've been authentic with our people from every, so far. Why start hiding right now, Kevin? Don't tell the family what's going on with you.
No, I don't want our new Yale family to look at me like a different light. So to answer your question, B. Jones, I am doing great. We have our, not play cousin, that's our little sister down there.
Yeah, I like it.
Again, and I'm ready to do this, B. Jones.
Let's do it. Well, check this out. If this is your first time checking out the show, again, I want to say thank you. We know you could have been anywhere, but you chose to rock with us as a sports podcast. But we got to ask a small favor from you, Yale. Hold us down. Show us some love. Help us keep the growth going. Keep allowing us to bring in amazing talent like the one we got below us. On the count of three, in Sports Life Talk tradition, we need you to smash that subscribe button. Are y'all ready? Yale University Bulldogs. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Welcome to the SLT family. We got over 250. That's right, not 50. We got 250 episodes of Sports Life Talks You Got Next. So go dig in the archives. I promise you there's something there for everyone. And don't forget, as you watch this show, leave some comments below and share this episode with a friend. Somebody needs to hear this story. All right, Sara, you ready to go back? Hey, Kevin, are you gonna make her do the initiation again? What's up, man? How you gonna handle this one, bro?
It's another initiation. It's like a whole nother year, man. She's a new person now. She's not that same person.
Okay. I'm rocking with you, man. Hey, you the head coach. I'm letting you run this thing. I'm curious if we're gonna take it back through the hot seat, since you already said she got a little sister and everything. You know what I'm saying?
But as big brothers, you always got to make sure your sister's prepared.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Did you already say?
Nah, it's on you, back. It's on you, bro.
Okay, I didn't know. Normally you bring me in and I'm ready to go. So I didn't realize.
All right, Sara Mitchell, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I am ready.
Right, here we go.
Right. Heat up, KT.
Yeah, I need it in my life, B. Jones. All right.
I know.
All right, Coach. Initiate you into the SLT family again. You got to give us your top 5 music artists.
It has not changed, guys. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what did I mention? I know it was Usher. I know it was Pink. I knew it was Donald Jones. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And then what were the other two? I mean, I definitely like some Drake. And I'm a new fan of the artist Thames.
See, that's a new one. That's a new one.
That's a new one. I am obsessed with her station, so I would add that one to the list now.
That's dope. And Pink, man, I love me some Pink, B. Jones.
But you know what, Kevin? But these are my confessions. Just when I thought that I was, my chick on the side said she's got one on the way.
All right,
you know, singing might be a thing for you, you know?
Oh, no. We just do that to entertain. We let them laugh at us, you know. We get roasted about that, so.
Well,
but you're so polite. You're so nice. That's a true family member right there, Kevin. Have you out there on American Idol on the blooper video?
All right, so normally I would ask somebody their favorite sports teams, but we're going to skip that one. So give us your favorite superhero and why.
I think I went on a search for this last time too, and it was Batman. Because I asked my dad what was his favorite one, and that was his answer because he's an actual human. So I think that's what I'm still rolling with.
Yeah, you got to tell your dad to holler at me because, like I said, we talked off air, and if you follow Coach Mitchell and you see her lovely mother and father, it's just so much love. I want to be like them when I get older.
I appreciate that.
All right, Coach. So, I mean, you're assistant coach. So one day you plan on being the head coach, right? Isn't that the goal?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so for this question, I don't know if I did it the last time. I'm going to do it this time. And even if I did it last time, just go back and watch it and see if she gave us the same answer. I want for you to assemble your dream coaching staff, and it can be no one from Yale. We already know that you rock with Yale. You love them. They can't hold it against you on the basketball court or in the court of law. But I want you to give us your dream coaching staff.
That's really tough to answer because I think that changes as you go through life. You meet new people. I'm very big on character. I don't think I'll be one of those people who is going to care as much about the resume as I would character. And I love giving people an opportunity, something new. So I don't have names, I'm not going to lie, but I think I would want a young, driven, just good character people who are just in it for the right reasons. And I think that when you know, you just know. And I think in the interview process, if I could just have a conversation and feel good about the person, those are the people that I would want on my staff. And it's all just character. So
and
I know that doesn't specify people, but it just specifies character. There's just a lot to that.
I mean, that was a great answer, but you mentioned a word that we spoke on the last episode, and it was resume. So if you didn't watch the last time we had Coach on, she is the first person ever, and you got
Has there been anyone else?
history.
No, right?
I don't think anybody else has ever sent their resume.
No,
we've had some good bios, but
we got the resume and everything. So hey, if you're looking for somebody to run your program, we already got the resume. You can holler at us. We'll send it to you.
Yeah, these guys know everything about my life, so no problem.
Okay. All right, B. Jones. So on behalf of the SLT family, we want to reintroduce our play sister, Coach Sara Mitchell. So go ahead and take it away, man.
all right, Coach Mitchell. Well, if Kevin didn't shamelessly plug it about 3 times during the initiation, don't forget to go back and watch the first episode of Coach Mitchell, because we're going to skip over some stuff, right? We don't want to just keep rehashing the same stuff, but her journey, her track has been awesome. It's been amazing. And so y'all go check it out, because she truly is an inspiration coming from overseas. She, that was really the fun part for me in episode 1 is when you told us how you transitioned and learned English. Like I'm listening to you this whole show, and like that's not your natural language. That is just absolutely crazy to me. We should have made
Feels like it now. Feels like it now for sure.
All right. Well, Coach Mitchell, so let's jump right into this thing. So a lot has changed since the last time you came on the show. Tell us about this new uniform, this new color, this new mascot. We jumping into some big waters right now. So tell us a little bit about this transition to Yale. What happened?
Blessings, like just a blessing, like I have always lived by the motto of just like working really hard and opportunities are going to fall and find you. I work every day. I work really, really hard, and I don't think about what's next. I just stay present, and I think what comes next will find you. So really I loved my time at NJIT. I was super happy, loved the program, still do. But this opportunity came in June, and it was an abrupt change. It was an amazing opportunity with amazing people. And now I'm living in Connecticut in my new apartment, still waiting for a couch. It's like 4 months delayed, but otherwise, like, it's amazing. Just adapting to a new life, and I'm really loving it so far.
Well, first and foremost, you're not the first person I heard that say couches on back order. I think it's something about the wood shortage or something, but
I don't know. I don't recommend ordering a couch from Hawaii either. I don't really know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. So how did this happen? Did they call you? Did you call them? What transpired that led to you because I know, because first and foremost, when we first met you, you were NJIT through and through. If we cut you open, you bled Highlanders. You know what I'm saying? So I know it took a lot to get you to open up and take a look at some new opportunities. So what attracted you to this Yale job?
Yeah, to that point, when I'm at a place, I just give it my all at all times, and I'm very present. So I'm happy that you guys were able to feel some of that. But I think it was just a matter of trying to see what's out there, and just taking an opportunity. It was actually probably the most organic process I could have asked for. I had an opportunity to just look at what new jobs were out there, what are some of the new hires, and then I saw some of the Ivy Leagues had some new head coaches, and I just sent an email with my resume, and I should have probably just asked you guys to do that, I just sent my resume and just an introduction, if anyone was still interested or looking for an assistant, I just open to have a conversation. Fun fact, I didn't hear anything back for like weeks, and I was like, okay, well, we'll stay at NJIT. I love that place. And then I'll never forget, I got a text right before, I think it was Memorial Day weekend. And 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, the head coach, texted me and introduced herself and said, thanks for your email. Why don't we chat? And then sure enough, the Tuesday after the weekend, we connected on the phone, and it was by far one of the best first conversations I ever had with any individual that I knew nothing about. Like, we didn't know each other, but that's why I think it was the most organic and natural process ever. It never felt like an interview. It was literally like two people that were looking for each other and found an opportunity together. And I think that applies to the entire staff. We're all new, and we're all like rocking this thing, and we're gonna make it happen.
All right, so now Kevin kind of teased it up, or one of you guys said Ivy League, and that was my second thing. We know you out there in these streets as being a notorious recruiting coordinator. You bring heat. You go into these living rooms. I can only imagine that now you have a GPA, SAT. The bar has now been lifted to a high level, right? Tell us, how is that, working for you, or how is that going to work? That you just can't go into any living room. You have to have a certain kind of education level with this kid. How is that going to impact your abilities to recruit?
Yeah, I mean, it makes it hard and easy. When you have that recruiting bubble, you kind of know where to look. Essentially, like, the entire Ivy League is recruiting the same kid. It just comes down to whatever the fit is for the kid. But it kind of like, sometimes when you have too much options, it's too much to recruit. So having that little bubble of kids that want Ivy League, that care about their academics, who care about doing something after college, and I'm very passionate about that, it does make it easier sometimes too. So I think recruiting those type of kids is essentially like so uplifting and motivating, because these kids really are different. But I love it. You're essentially giving a kid an opportunity of a lifetime. You get the best of both worlds, top education, and a top basketball experience as well. So
that's what I was going to ask you. So what does that pitch look like in the living room? Is it? I mean, I'm assuming that the education is going to be a major part of this conversation. But from an X's and O's, how do you sell Yale as a choice?
Well, I'm obviously biased. I think we're the best staff ever. So I think if you look at our roster and you look at our staff, like, we're just I mean, we might be also the youngest staff in America now that I think about it. You know, a lot of youth, a lot of diversity, a lot of different ideas and backgrounds. You know, I love working for Dalila so far. She gives us all a voice, and she values that. So I think that the people are already great. The education is already great. Now we just have to kind of figure out our basketball niche, you know, kind of learning these kids and what they're good at, you know, fitting a style of play that suits our roster. So it is kind of a learning experience, but because we're all so driven, motivated, and basketball junkies, I just assume we're going to be amazing. And I'm a big fan of everything that Coach D stands for. So I'm really excited to support her in any type of way.
Now, I don't know a lot about Yale's female basketball program, but I know you have had a tremendous amount of success. Everywhere you went, y'all found a way to win. Where's Yale's right now, and what do you think you're going to be able to bring to this team, right? Or bring to this culture, this locker room, to make these guys take it to that next level?
Yeah, so they were third in the Ivy League last year. So
that's pretty good.
We came into a pretty good program. But now it just comes down to changing everything into what we want it to be. You know, defensively, offensively, we're not going to do the same things. So I think the difference in that can maybe be the difference of being first. You know, and you know, we're going to try and highlight the skill set of our players. You know, we're going to play very intense defense. You know, so I think that the culture is already there. The people are already amazing. Now it just really comes down to player development, recruiting, bringing in talent, and continuing on just making these kids better individually. Because I think once we put in our philosophies, player development is a huge part of this. So I think that that's something that we'll be able to bring because we're so passionate about being on the court with these guys. So.
Well, there's been a huge change since the last time we talked to you. And now you go to a bigger school, you got bigger name players, you got bigger expectations, but now you got this light of this NIL everywhere, right? So I know that was kind of right before we talked to you. They were talking about doing some things with that. How has that impacted the recruiting trails? And do you I'm assuming Ivy League kids are going to be about, you know, education, but do you have to have a conversation about NIL? Is that something that's present in you guys' locker room or in your program?
Not really. And if we do, typically compliance deals with a lot of that stuff to kind of get the okay and stuff. So I've had one conversation about a case, but not in a bad case, like just an opportunity. They kind of like check it off, you know, whether it's okay or not. And then the kid basically just goes about it. But it's not really a hot topic for us, which I think I appreciate. So
I was going to ask you about that. So you would rather stray away from that?
Now. It's a different world now. I can't say I'm like that familiar with it because I just haven't dealt with that yet. And
right.
Now these kids are like are brought into that, and I'm just like, wait, what's happening? You know, I'm like, let me learn this whole different aspect of this gig. But you know, we're not dealing with it too much. I'm sure that's going to change as it keeps, you know, evolving. But it's also nice that we have like other branches that are really hands-on with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the last one I'm going to ask you, and this is kind of picking on all of our guests that are female coaches. I'm sorry, but Kevin and I, we love the female game, the women's game. We think it has so much opportunity. I'm one of those types of people. We will go and sit down in the arena and watch them play, but we just noticed that the average sports fan doesn't get behind it. So I got to ask you, in your opinion, Coach Mitchell, what does the women's game need to do to shine a light more on some of these amazing players in this amazing game so it can become a part of normal culture, right? So basically, how do we get more TVs tuned into it or more butts in the seats come Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays?
Yeah, I think since the TV isn't really doing the work, we have to do the work somehow. I think social media is our biggest weapon right now. You know, if there's anything that we can control to be a part of the solution, I think we gotta be able to do something with what we have. You know, I can't call ESPN and tell them what to do, but I can tweet at ESPN, you know, and can we. So I think we just have to actively voice, you know, our opinions and get and it takes a village. It's not going to be enough with just me. It's going to be millions of people that have to come on board. And even though there is progression, there's still such a long way to go.
Absolutely.
But then one thing that he left out too, we know the college game is pretty much is good because people are rocking with those women. But when they become pros, like the WNBA, I don't like to give B Jump a lot of credit, but he was saying, get some NBA talent when they are signing their max deals or whatever. That a percentage of that goes to a WNBA franchise so they can have some ownership. And then I also came up with every NBA city needs a WNBA team. So tell us your thoughts on that.
The more we can do, the better. I'm all for all of those things. Whatever we can do, right? Obviously pay is a huge problem here.
Wait. Before you say anything else, did you see that the NBA mascot makes more than Diana Taurasi?
Shut up.
I did not. You just ruined my day. I did not know that.
No. There's no way that's true.
Are you kidding?
I got the picture right here. Let me look it up. Because it was players on Twitter saying, hell, I can be a mascot. I'm gonna get there for y'all right
Wow.
here. Yeah, the highest paid mascot in the NBA, Rocky, makes $625,000 a year.
Wow.
Diana
What team is that for?
Denver, right?
Okay.
Diana Taurasi makes $228,000 a year.
One of the greatest basketball players ever.
One of the greatest players to ever, male or female, to pick up a rock.
Ugh, it makes me cringe. Yeah,
that's cringe worthy. That's crazy.
I was going to bring it up on Wednesday. We have a live show that you can watch at 8 p.m. Central on our YouTube channel. Make sure you come rock with us. But yeah, that's embarrassing. It's a joke.
Yeah, it is. It's a problem. And I'm hopeful that there will be some sort of change. Maybe in 20 years, we have a different conversation. I just hope it doesn't take 20 years. I just think that whatever we can do, we just got to fight the fight. So.
Yeah, we'll be right there with y'all fighting. And speaking of fighting, B. Jones, are you ready?
Do you want that smoke today?
Man, I might as well. I mean, I can't get any worse how I'm feeling right now, so let's go.
All right, Sara Mitchell, you've been here before. You already know what it's like. Welcome to your second round, your second game of championship rounds. This is the part of the show where you are now officially calling all the shots, and Kevin and I, we taking shots at each other, all right? So you played this game before. The rules are very simple. We both will present an option. You select one of those options. Whichever one you select, that host will gain a point. The first host to 2 points, or best out of 3, will win this episode's game of championship rounds. All right, Kevin, you won the last game.
All right, so round number 1. And I think I won.
You won the last one.
Just rub it in.
Yeah, so Coach, let's keep this momentum going, Coach. All right. Would you rather coach a player that became a Hall of Famer and in their Hall of Fame speech tell you they wouldn't be here if it weren't for your guidance, or
would you rather coach a player that became a coach, won rings, and then they say they couldn't have done it without the Coach Sara Mitchell blueprint? So basically, mine is the coaching tree legacy.
I think I would go with the player, becoming a player, because if I am a part of that process in your playing career, that is extremely flattering. I think when you become a coach, maybe that's a little bit more of your own journey. But I think coaches are so hands-on with how players develop. So if one of my players were to turn into a Hall of Famer and gives me credit for that, I think I would be extremely flattered by that.
All right, round number 2.
This was so bad.
Round number 2. Let's
Those
go.
are both really good, though. I don't. These are hard. I want both.
Yeah.
You know.
B. Jones, I don't know why. Every time you hit that sound, I laugh. I must be 12 or something. All right. Would you rather have Under Armour give you your own clothing line where the proceeds go to multiple basketball and academic scholarships in your name, or
would you rather have the Nike Elite Basketball Camp in which you get to travel around the world, educating and influencing kids to get out and play basketball?
Guys, these are hard. I don't know. Impact influence both ways. Was the Under Armour one towards scholarship opportunities? Is that what was?
Yes.
Yep. Under Armour, you get scholarship opportunities, but with mine, Nike's going to pay for you to go around the world and change the face of basketball.
Yeah, but Coach, look down at your shirt. You better answer this one correctly.
I know you're gonna hate me, but I really want to give scholarships to kids.
But you could have made a difference. Like you impact 12 kids with scholarships. Who are mine? You changed you impact millions.
100%. I could still do that. I can't. I want to give scholarships and impact the world, but I think there is a certain level of just like that. There's a very special feeling to giving and granting a kid a scholarship and just their reaction to it.
I got you. Okay. All right. Round number 3.
Would you rather host your own cooking show where you interview athletes and celebrities as they take you to their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or
would you rather host a YouTube basketball pickup series where you get to interview athletes playing basketball in the gyms one-on-one in which they grew up in? So you get to interview them while playing one-on-one in the gyms that they came up in.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have a cooking show.
Yeah.
I think I like the YouTube basketball route there. I enjoy
you got one right. You got one right.
I appreciate that one.
Oh my God. Little sis, thank you so much again. You're the reason why. I'm pretty sure we have you on here for a third time. I'll win it again too. I couldn't have did this without you. And the next time you're on here, you'll probably be a head coach somewhere too. So,
I like that. Sprinkle that in here.
That might be a reality. I like that one, Kevin. I like how you sprinkled that in there. You changed my tone a little bit because I was kind of salty.
You lying about this belt, man. I don't know. It is kind of heavy now.
Yeah, I'll come pick it up. Y'all watch the next episode. Please stay tuned with us. Hey, hit the subscribe and hit the bell notification. Y'all can be notified when the next episode come out. Because I'll be taking that back.
For you.
I'll be taking that back.
You, yeah.
And he not even really that smart, yeah. So y'all are so.
I went smart the last episode.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all done gave the belt to Kevin. All right, Coach. So Kevin and I already kind of gave us a little bit of a segue, but the title of the show is "You Got Next." So we know you locked in. The season starts in a couple of months, or about a month now, huh? Have y'all already started preseason?
30 days. Yeah, we started right after Labor Day weekend.
Wow.
Now we're into official practices, and our first scrimmage is the 22nd, and next thing we know, we'll be in conference play.
Yeah, and we won't hear from you then. We just got to send you. We got to send you IGs and be like, "Hey, Coach, you taking care of yourself? How you doing?" But tell us, what does the future hold for you, Coach Mitchell? Short term and long term.
Short term, just want to do the best I can here at Yale. Make this the best program it could possibly get. Win an Ivy League championship. Make Coach D the head, coach of the year, or coach of the conference. I want all the success to this program. And ultimately, winning is the goal. But also influencing and making sure that these kids are happy with every other aspect of their life. And then long term, we shall see. Head coaching is definitely part of my future. And I know whatever I'm doing today and in my position now will lead me there.
All right, Coach. So do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Obviously to Yale. I'm very grateful for this opportunity to be working with such amazing people for taking a chance on me. I'm grateful for all the experiences that I've had at every school, from NYU to Stack to NJIT. All of these places have led me to this opportunity. So massive gratitude to everyone who has been a part of my journey.
All right, Coach, you know about this one. So this is part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with my brothers again, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿 and KT. And I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you giving your game ball to?
I think you guys would enjoy talking to literally any one of my staff. I can't pick one because I'm a fan of all of them. But
how about we pick one for you? We're going to pick one for you.
You guys pick that one, and then I'll help set it up. But they're all amazing, and I think they would really enjoy you guys as well.
Oh, we're gonna put on the spot right now. Then you spoke so highly of your head coach.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Maybe she should have next.
I think that's fair. I mean, you teed up perfectly. I mean, you told us why you love her, so it's time for her to come show the nation what we got cooking up there at Yale. So, Coach D, you are on the clock. We will be reaching out to you. We want you to come on and tell us your amazing journey. But Coach Mitchell, back at it again. Oh my goodness. You're probably one of my favorite coaches out there. I just love it. We ain't even talked about how tremendous your journey is, but just to hear about Yale. Kevin, I don't know. I think this is our first Ivy League, or if it's not, I know that I'm very interested in what you guys got going on up there at the Ivy League. I'm pretty sure it's going to be some phenomenal basketball and execution up there, so I can't wait to see that play. But Coach Mitchell, you got next. We're going to keep rocking with you, little sis, because I don't know. Like Kevin said, we're going to have a head coach episode. We're going to have to do something big for that one, Kevin. We're going to come to wherever school you're at. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it.
Yeah, I really want to meet you guys soon. We're going to make that happen.
All right. Hey, we're going to make it happen. But I don't know, Kevin. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I can't wait to watch this episode back. And just like that, just like our family members out there, like me and Kevin, we don't do fans. We don't do followers. We do family members. So Yale University, welcome to the family. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. We need your love. We need your support so we can keep bringing on amazing coaches, just amazing athletes, period, right? Just people out there who are doing big things. Don't forget to smash the bell notification because like Kevin shamelessly plugged earlier, we do go live every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. It's a funny show. It's not just sports. We talk life, pop culture, tennis. I mean, it's a crazy fun show. Just come rock with us. And our family members get to interact with us the entire show. So it's a good time. So come be a part of that. And I don't know. Congratulations, Kevin. You back winning. I know you I saw what you did, though. You knew Sara Mitchell was going to be about scholarships. So I kind of peeped the game. It's all good. But I don't know, Kev. What am I missing, man?
B. Jones, are you jealous because she has a favorite brother and it's not you?
I'm slightly jealous. And you know what? I'm glad because I almost pulled out the Navy hoodie. I said, you know what? I love Coach Mitchell. I'm going to come on with the Navy hoodie. So show Yale some love. And
you see, that's why she don't like you the way she likes me, B. Jones, because you're just so negative. And then you treat her like that.
It's all good. It's all good.
She know. I love you, Sara.
I know. It's nothing but love here. All good.
You're a sister now, so I got to roast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to go hard on you just like a sister. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for rocking with us again, Coach. Tell your mom and dad we said what's up, and your dogs, everybody. Just tell them we love everything about you, Coach, and thank you for rocking with us again.
Thank you so much. I really love talking to you guys, love what you're doing, and very appreciative of this relationship here with you guys. So thank you.
Speaking of relationships, let me close out with a little Usher. Let me see. You make me want to leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship with you. See, I use a relationship word. SLT Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type to celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be.